funny. And I feel like I just won the lottery because I just so happened to like pick up a memory card off of this table and it goes with this camera. Do you guys know how often that does not happen? And I did an unboxing on my second channel and I have yet to pick up the boxes, so I'm just kicking piles of trash. Anyway, you guys, I just kind of felt like doing a tea vlog today, and oh my god, I feel like, you know what? Give me just a second to regroup. I'm so disorganized as usual. And I also had to take my hair down. You guys, I just tested out a product for a Does This Thing Really Work video. And I forgot, I did not want to put my hair up in a sassy bun because I'm trying to see like what second day curls are gonna look like. And this already just looks like trash. Anyway, I thought I would just like tell you guys some fun stories about my life and maybe like give you guys some updates on the haunted house situation. It's not necessarily, not guaranteed haunted, but do you guys remember the video I did like a couple weeks ago about buying the $1,000 Victorian mansion? That video was a lot of fun. So anyway, I don't know, updates on that and updates on just like general life stuff. And so first bit of news is I cooked myself. I cooked myself internally. Let me see. No one wants to see. I bet this is like a first-degree burn. I think it's a first-degree burn. You guys, somehow I cooked myself with a heating pad, which I did not even know was possible. My stomach was like hurting. And so I thought, hey, I've got a heating pad for that. But it was like a heating pad in a super thick, like fleecy case. So me, being the genius that I am, I took the heating pad out of the case, but I thought it was okay because like I was like putting it over my shorts, my shirt, and then like I had the bed sheets, and then I put the heating pad, and then I put a blanket on top of that. Burned myself, and didn't even know I was like slowly burning myself until like the whole area just looked like really not pretty. Why am I describing this? It almost looked like a bruise. It was like so bad. I don't even think I had like a burn like that weird before. It's been fun. So it's like, it's still just like this weird feeling, like skin sensation. It does not at all look attractive. And 2 minutes in and I'm talking about my burned crispy intestines. So this vlog, great start so far. Let's take a sippy on that. Cheers. I'm also avoiding playing Animal Crossing right now because it is my first time in the game. You might just want to fast forward through this if you don't play Animal Crossing. I keep thinking about like actually trying to get a gaming setup so that I can like record and just like do some like gameplay videos with you guys. Like never did I think, I have never been this involved with a video game in my life. I have never played. I just checked. I played for the first time with a friend yesterday and she taught me how to check like how many hours I've been playing this game. Over 200 hours. Over 200 hours I have invested in a fictitious island. Do you want to know what else I play before I play Animal Crossing? Is things like Dig Dug, Super Mario 64. What is the other one I'm into? Freaking like things like Tetris. I don't know. Can you imagine if I made like Let's Play Tetris videos? That would just be something entirely different. Like just Twitch Tetris champion. I thought about like trying to do that, but I realized yesterday that I truly have a trash island. Like I feel so far behind on this game. I just honestly got the online account. Like I have not been playing online this whole time. So I've only been playing in-game and using like Nook Miles tickets and stuff like that to go to other islands. Finally got online play and now just literally seeing everyone else's island. And I thought like, oh, you know, most people are probably like me though, still just like hoarding items until like inspiration comes. But like, no, now I just think like they're gonna sign me up for TLC Hoarders Animal Crossing Edition. If that was a thing, I would be on it because I just have shit everywhere, just like on all the beaches. I'm just waiting for Flick to get here. I always want to call him Fleck, but I'm just thinking of the Joker. But scorpions. And that's been like my main objective and passion for the game. So I realize I've logged 200 hours of my life catching virtual bugs. virtual scorpions. And before I was hunting scorpions, I was just hunting tarantulas. I don't know what is like so thrilling about that to me, but I just get the Nook Miles ticket and I go at night and I just hunt either scorpions or tarantulas. I have a lot more luck with scorpions anyway. Like, I think that the consensus is most people think that scorpions are scarier or harder to catch than tarantulas, but I just find them easier. I don't know, I'm just a weirdo. Now, like, my mind has kind of like flipped about the game and I actually want to start like designing things and not just having like piles of trash heap. I think that that's honestly why I avoided getting online play for so long, is I was just so embarrassed, like, that my island looks like trash, and everybody is like, every day, anytime I like tweet about Animal Crossing, which I swear is just 90% of my Twitter page now is all about Animal Crossing, but anytime I tweet about it, everybody's like, oh my god, I want to come to your island, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my god, like, I know it looks like trash. It's like I'm embarrassed of my island, and I'm like, I don't want anyone to come and just see the joke of my scorpion shit island. It just looks bad. So right now I just have to like play with friends that won't judge my hoardership. And I still haven't had any visitors to my island. I just go elsewhere. I'm like, you can't come inside my island. So yeah, anyway, but I'm literally not playing today because it is the first time that I am like kicking a villager out, and it's, even though it's like a character, I'm kicking out O'Hare. He's so cute. I just don't know why I like never really bonded with him. I got an amiibo for Tad, who is like my all-time dreamy villager, and he's a frog, he's adorable, and he's my birthday twin. We have the same birthday, so it's destiny. I got an amiibo on Etsy, actually, which seems to be like a gray area because it's like not a real amiibo, but I am so grateful for people selling those like little amiibo coins because it works perfectly. And I summoned Tad to my island for the first time last night, and so I know you have to invite them 3 times before they'll move into your village. But I don't know, I was gonna kick the bunny out anyway, and then he came up to me with a thought bubble and he was like, I think it's time for me to move. But I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the whole thing in boxes. And honestly, I don't know. I've got to stop talking about Animal Crossing. I am too obsessed. But I feel like everybody's obsessed. Like, everybody I know, literally everyone I know right now is playing this game. I don't even know where. Oh my god, I know what I was gonna talk. The whole Raymond thing. I feel like I could go on and on. That's like, I asked my friend last night, I'm like, do you see this stuff where people are literally like bartering like 100 Nook Miles tickets to just see the Raymond living on their island? And then they're like, oh, if you want to talk to Raymond, it's like 500 Nook Miles tickets. I'm like, who is doing this? This is crazy. I know I'm about to commit like Animal Crossing blasphemy. I don't like Raymond. His house looks kind of boring to me. It looks like a boring office. Never mind. I don't like, oh my god, just the hate I'm gonna get from saying like, I don't understand the craze. I don't understand the craze about Raymond. But I feel like I just like the trash characters. Like, because anytime I talk about like my favorite characters, it's like the characters that like everybody else like hates. Like Canberra is my other favorite one, and I also love Elvis. He has like the coolest house to me. His house, like, he looks like it like looks like Versailles, like Louis the 14th lion. I love lions too, so I have 2 lions. I have Elvis and I have Rex, and I love both of them. And I'm trying to think of who else I have. We have, I always want to call him Cool Cat because I think it's just ingrained in my brain from like Tiger King. Like, hail you cool cats. And then we have Anacotti, which I'm not that partial to the rat. Savannah, and I can't remember the Astrid, which sounds like it's going to be a bird, but it's a kangaroo. So I'll just put my villagers here in case you guys are curious who I have. But I don't know. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your favorite villager. Let me know if you're playing or not. And I'm going to timestamp it. So hopefully if you guys don't care about Animal Crossing, you just skipped over that whole section right there. One other thing is, you guys, I'm feeling so weird lately because I realized I have not posted. Oh my god, you guys. I have not posted. Would this be 2 months? I have not posted a picture on Instagram since March 12th. I feel like a mutant. Like, do you ever just stop doing something for like just a little too long and then you just like feel weird about jumping into it again? I don't know why I get like this with social media now. Oh my god, I don't even want to get into this shit, but it is like, I don't know, you guys, I've got to post something to Instagram. I feel so weird. I'm like there every single day, like checking and like posting to stories and whatever, but I just haven't posted. I guess it's mainly because I'm basically not getting dressed, like not putting my makeup on, not doing any cool outfits, not going anywhere, seeing anyone or doing anything. So there is just nothing to post. It is just a void. But it's just like weird. I don't know, it's weird to me now because I did have plans of grandeur that I really wanted to dive back into the fashion videos, the outfit of the days, and all kinds of stuff like that this year, but there is just like no reason to do that. I have been wanting to do my makeup, but honestly I am just so afraid and avoidant of touching my face, like at all, except for to like wash my face, obviously, that every day like I intend to put my makeup on and then I chicken out at the last minute. And I know that that's extreme. I know that that's unnecessary. I know that I should not feel that way, but you guys, I can't help it. I'm honestly like coping with, I think, all of my fears with this kind of stuff a lot better than I ever thought that I would cope with it. So I'm just kind of like giving myself permission to unnecessarily be wary of touching certain things or doing certain things. I don't know. I mean, I'm not leaving the house, so technically it should be like clean and fine, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just nervous. What can I say? I'm nervous. I do just feel like it's weird. Like, do you see anybody else like not post on Instagram for 2 months? It's absurd. And my last picture was like a picture I took like 15 years ago. So it's literally the last picture that I took this year and posted this year was on March 11th. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway, you guys, last little order of business, which is probably what you guys actually care about, because I was so excited that you guys were like really interested in the concept of like buying an old house, and like I didn't even like take into thought about like renovating it, but that would totally be awesome to like get a house and then like room by room. I can only imagine how many years that would take me. I helped with my parents' house a couple years ago because a pipe busted in their house and like everything flooded, and so to a certain extent like we did remodel pretty much the whole house, but it wasn't like, do you know what I'm saying? It was like a pipe burst, so it was like clean water flooded into the house, and then like they had to rip out a bunch of drywall and just all kinds of stuff that they had to do to fix it, to make sure that like mold and stuff wouldn't grow. And since they were like ripping everything up so much already, they just decided to kind of do an overhaul and like replace the countertops and all kind of stuff like that. And that was a massive undertaking. That was like, and it wasn't, you know, like my parents were obviously making most of the decisions, but just like with what I jumped in and like helped, that was like a massive undertaking. Or when we were doing this house, you guys, that was like a full-time job on top of like 3 other full-time jobs I had at the time. It was very stressful. Like, I feel like anything with like making choices with a house is pretty stressful, like much less if you jump in and try and like restore something to a historical degree, like fixing up a Victorian home to like looking Victorian. I don't know. That would be very, very exciting, but that would definitely be a long-term project. And I saw a lot of comments with people. I'm sorry if it like peeves you out that I say Victorian. I technically don't know why things are considered Victorian in the United States, because we did not have a Queen Victoria, but there are still many things in the United States referenced as Victorian. Like, I think Edgar Allan Poe's writings are actually considered like Victorian, right? We have a lot of stuff that's considered, I don't know what else you would call it. Early Americana. I don't know. Nobody says that. That would probably not be early Americana. Early Americana would probably be like something else that I don't know. So I wanted to give you guys an update because I have been now really particularly looking. It would definitely be my dream, if I was going to do a project like this, to buy a historical home in Galveston. But that being said, with everything that's going on, like, I'm not going to be looking at houses for probably a while. Like, I just don't want to go out and do anything at all unnecessary. So right now I'm just kind of trying to look online for listings, kind of see what's available, see what the price points are, and plan for the future. But definitely I was like very encouraged by how excited all of you guys seemed for like that kind of series, and the ideas that you guys were like contributing, like things that I hadn't even thought of, because I literally was just gonna like buy the house, film the series, and then like, I don't know, bail, try and sell it or something afterward. I had not thought that far in the future, but it would be kind of cool to like, I don't know, do a whole property and open up a bed and breakfast. I don't know. Oh my God. Come to Graveyard Girl's haunted bed and breakfast. I've always really loved Galveston, and I already know a lot of the history about Galveston. If you guys have been on my channel forever, maybe y'all remember some of my like haunted graveyard tours that I did in Galveston, in the cemeteries there. I used to like literally hang out there constantly. I used to like work on Galveston Island, so I used to go there every single day, and it was magical, and also a very dark point in my life. So it was the best of times, it was the worst of times, but I think it would be a lot of fun if I could get a house down there. Now, I don't think necessarily I would be able to luck out and get anything like super duper cheap. I'm just not sure if there's any real estate on the island that is like $1,000 or even like $5,000. So I don't know, it would probably be like a much broader investment. I'm gonna try and see if I can maybe just call up some real estate offices and see if maybe I could, like, once everything is more safe, obviously, like tour some of the houses. Maybe they could get in contact with some of the owners, and maybe I could stay overnight in some more houses versus like just only doing the series once. I'm like gonna just use these months to sort of like solidify this plan, but it definitely is something that I think would be really worth doing. It's something that I seem to have a lot of interest in, and you guys seem to be really into as well. It would also be awesome if I could find a house like of some historical significance. Like a lot of homes in Galveston actually survived the 1900 storm. And you know what? I'm probably just gonna, once things get safer, I know I keep repeating myself like a freaking broken record, I think it would even be fun, and I guess it would be okay, because I thought it would be kind of fun if we just like went looking at real estate together, like in a vlog. So hopefully I could show you guys like some homes with these kinds of plaques on them that I'm talking about, because there are tons of homes in Galveston with plaques on them that say like they survived the 1900 storm. Some of them I'm sure now have plaques saying they survived Harvey or Ike. I think it was the one in about maybe like 2007, 2008. That was like really crazy too. Like so many homes in Galveston unfortunately flooded. There's usually like lots of plaques that tell you like how old the houses are, if they have historical significance, sometimes like who built the home, if it's like a more famous architect, sometimes it's like who lived in the home, if it was, you know, kind of a more famous family, I guess, let's say, or like a more influential family, I guess, let's say. Sometimes they will have plaques with that kind of stuff, but obviously like the more of a historical home that you purchase, like the more expensive it's gonna be, because like you're not gonna buy like, you know, like a historical home for like, I mean, unless it's just like crazy haunted or in terrible disrepair. I don't know what kind of condition it would have to be. So yeah, I don't know, something definitely to look forward to in the future. I don't know, was I just holding my phone the whole time? What am I thinking? Anyway, you guys, I just felt like popping in, talking to you guys about a bunch of different things. I feel like this vlog went a whole spectrum. We started off with cooking myself and ended with haunted historical homes. Anyway, I hope you guys have been doing well, and thank y'all so much for spending some time with me today and for hanging out, and I love you guys so, so much, and I will see y'all again very, very soon. Bye!